Good morning, everyone. We're back. Yes, we're back. This is actually a pretty nice looking set. These are definitely metal. Oh. Now, I hope I don't have anything back here. Ta-da! Empty. Have an interesting looking setup. I've never seen that with the like the padded ottoman that kind of pulls out underneath. The problem with wickers, it always gets damaged. This is no different. Actually, it's great color, but there is some broken, whatever you call those things. This is missing the glass. I don't know where the glass went. That is gone, as gone can be. A really nice color on that. Those chairs are a little bit more messed up than these, but they do have rust. As you see. Out with the old, in with the new, something along those lines. But anyway, welcome back. Let's do some treasure hunting here with Taco Stacks. Should be another fun day out here. We'll see if that's true. It's always true. Any day hanging out with me is always a great day. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but anyway, let's make it a good one, guys and girls. Let's find some treasure out here. See what people are throwing out. Motorcycles are not garbage. Let's find some treasure. Let's do it. I guess we'll be generous. We'll go over there and grab that. I was grabbing this chair that was up here. Being generous. It's April now. We can be generous. Man, it's not even in there. Maybe the front's metal? Oh, it's in the recycling can. You can really see how much plastic's on there now. Anyway, long story short, grab this chair. But I wouldn't say January and February took forever. I kind of feel like March flew by. I don't know if other people feel that way. February kind of flew by. I mean, this winter, funny enough, so I usually ask my home device how many days until, you know, usually it's like April 2nd, April 5th. It's when the flea market opens. I do it every single year, and I do it throughout winter. You know, I just know how many more days until flea market season begins. This winter was the first winter since I got a Google Home where I didn't do that once. So I never even asked, you know, how many days it was until April 5th, you know, in the middle of November or December. Crazy. Times have changed. Can't tell if that's a glass jar or a plastic jar. Probably that's being glass is pretty slim, but it has that glossy look like it might be. But then again, plastic's probably more glossy. I think it might be glass. There's glass. Tools in there. Oh, try not to get hit. Glass jar. See? Although you can't believe your eyes, sometimes you have to believe your eyes. The market for those have kind of fallen off also. Just one of the many things that kind of just fall off and come back in style. Mason jars, galvanized steel, enamelware. Goes in style, comes out of style. It's a little like, I wouldn't say the low end antiques, but yeah, the low end antiques, they hold a value. Just what's that value? Yeah, it's placed right on top perfectly. I don't know what it is. Nothing. Styrofoam. Ah, that's great. That's a huge hole in the middle of the styrofoam for whatever reason, whatever was in there before. It needed the extra space, and it went through down to the bag, and I thought there was like a large item inside the styrofoam, like a train. I thought it was kind of like a little train set. It's not a train set. I don't know what that white box thing is. Looks like a dog chewed on the bottom of it. Down here, oh, a little spongy. Oh, it's got a big crack in it. Kind of a neat looking thing. It's a random, what looks like a bed rail, and there's only one. I finally finished that trim, like in the front of my house, the aluminum fascia board. Finished that yesterday. Very excited to get that done. That was one less project. Just gonna start painting, and then I started bidding on a storage unit. I got sidetracked and I lost all motivation in life. I think I just seen a fan on the right. I don't know if I can fit in that spot back there, so we're gonna pull up here and we're going to do a little bit of a walking. I think this is the, this might be the sidewalk that's all jacked up. You get motion sickness just walking on it. Might be that one. If it's not, well, then I'm just yapping about something it's not. Oh, smokes. No, I think over here it's a little bit messed up. That's not as bad as I remember. Got a little bit of cracks. Can't see on the camera, but that right there is like a 4-inch lift. That's interesting. Those aren't exactly even either. Oh, almost just tripped. I thought it'd be a lot worse, but I mean, I've definitely seen worse sidewalks. Get ourselves a fan. I was thinking, did I find anything this morning that I really have to clip the cords on? And I guess I didn't. At least not yet. I'm still kind of amazed that we found that glass jar. Those plain ones, I think a lot of them say made in Mexico on the bottom. They're embossed, made in Mexico. The plain ones are like $5 to $10. There's also different ones. There's ones that like have different names on the front. I think there's a Deer Park one. Those you'll get a little bit more money for, but you're not really going to get like $100, $200 for one of those glass jars if you're thinking that's what it might be worth. $5 to $10 is kind of the going rate at a flea market or a yard sale. Probably also an auction. I've seen those at auctions. You can buy 5 of them for $10. You know, $2 a piece is not unheard of on those. This was hiding on me. This was hiding on me. That's why you gotta look. Gotta look. Oh, there's a couple there. I don't know why they would put them all the way back there though. This thing is freaking heavy. It's a nice one. That is super heavy. Oh, that thing is rusted. That will need a lot more than a new chain. This one's rusted too. That one's, the chain's all rusted, and then like the back, I don't know if they are, I won't call them pegs, but they're bolts. I mean, they're just corroded. Huh, everyone's throwing away their bicycles, I guess. Kind of makes sense. You get nicer weather, people go out. I outgrew this one. Don't use this. Whatever it might be. Buy another one. Can't tell if this is one of those rollers, the paint roller thing. Might need this very shortly. And might not be. It might just be a long pole of something. Those are empty. Huh. I don't know what the heck this is. I think it's kind of like an extension pole. It's probably broken. Maybe it's for a hose. Some sort of hose thing. Kind of has a weird screw on there. This thing's all janky. I'll be honest, I don't know. I think these are like handles, though. Like squishy things that you can kind of just hold, not handles. But somewhere where you put your hands. What would you call that? I'd call that a handle. Even though it's not really like it, you know, a handle. Probably gonna get mad at myself for going over here and looking if this was in here, but an older style box being thrown out sometimes means that, you know, they didn't use it for X amount of years. It's got some weight. Yep, somebody took the lid. Now that is recyclable. We're taking this guy. Someone stole the lid. Maybe they broke the lid and they bought another one, and then they took the lid off the other one because it was cheaper to buy a new one rather than buy a replacement lid. That is what I'm going to go and guess with this one. It's kind of like a storage unit. I won't get too fired up on it, but every single time I post a storage unit video, I mean every single video, there has to be at least 5 to 10 people who leave comments on what they think happened to the previous owner. It's like everyone needs a reasoning for something. It's a way of life. I mean, hey, I'm kind of like that too. I'd like to know the reasoning why something happened. For that situation, like, you know, why are you throwing away a crock pot without a lid? Did someone come along and just steal the lid? I doubt that. But you never know. It's the reasonings of life, why life happens. All right, just made it back. Kind of smells like the ocean out here. It's also supposed to get up to 70 degrees today. So, where's the 70 degrees? It's pretty cold, and, well, it's going to get kind of hard to get to 70 if it's going to be cloudy all day. Anyway, we're heading over to the metal yard. Yeah, these guys are pretty roached out. Huh. This one was super heavy. I don't know why. This one needs new tires, new chains, new spokes. I guess you're not supposed to really leave bicycles outside. That's what probably what they did. They probably left it outside and got all rusty. All right. I guess I'll take out this glass thing, add some more metal. I don't know if I'll take any non-ferrous metals over. I brought over a wire. What was that, yesterday? So what else do we have for that? But I'll take a quick look, and we'll get this stuff recycled and make a little bit of money. The giraffe also is still here. That's not going anywhere. Still, don't know what happened. I asked 2 people about it. They said, no, I don't remember it. I can't think it's me that remembered to put it up there. Somebody put it up there. It might have been Orange Slices the last time I seen him. He's known to be a trickster. All right, pulling in here. Get my shopping cart. I brought over a stainless steel. so I didn't have a lot of it. But the thing with the stainless steel is that they're usually like pots or those big jugs for like hydro flasks. You know, it's like all the rave about 5 years ago. Everyone wanted a hydro flask. So now they're popping up at every storage unit. Anyway, long story short, that's kind of what I brought. They get in the way of a lot of stuff. So that smells like a storage unit. I don't know why. Probably some of the wires in there have that nasty smell from a storage unit. I can't be the only one who thinks storage units smell a certain way. Especially the clothes. The clothes really do. The one storage facility I got that nice gold ring and a necklace out of, had a lot of the statues, probably about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. Has carpet flooring. The facility is really, really nice. Some reason the storage unit inside that facility still smelled like a storage unit. So those are my stainless, and that's my wire. Not a lot, but helps pay the bills. Public Works, huh? Local town, I don't know what town that was. I just saw the Public Works. $27. Let's see what we're working with. So the wire, 6 pounds in that bucket. Not a lot. I didn't know if I was going to process a lot of wire over the next couple days, so I wanted to kind of have an empty bucket. Stainless steel, also 6 pounds. 25 cents per pound. I know a box truck guy was telling me the other day he had a bunch of stainless steel. He was like, is it actually worth it to take it in? And I think I told him it was 30 cents a pound, so it's 25 cents. It's worth it, but you don't want to be hauling out restaurant equipment or something else that's super, super greasy or oily, which I think he was getting involved with. And that's what he said. He said he didn't want to wreck his vehicle over it. And that's true. I know from personal experience of ever taken over anything like restaurant equipment. Grills can definitely be like that as well. You get a lot of oils and like this nasty like black tar. If it gets on like the side, if it gets on your clothes, if it gets, you know, in crevices, it's like it smells awful forever, and you almost can never get it out. So sometimes it's just not worth it. Take certain things in. But if you have a truck and trailer, it's a different story. Anyway, it was a fun day out here treasure hunting with taco stacks. Made a little bit of money. Had some fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe, download. Stay tuned for next treasure hunt. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.